Thank you very much. Honorable Fadil, when I was in your office last time, I told you about the same issue, and I think it had already reached your office. I believe you'll be able to handle it now that you've heard it from the horse's mouth. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank the entire team that have come, and I'd like to thank the team at PLU headquarters. I'm not going to read this verbatim. I'll just give highlights since time is against us. So I thank the team that has come from Kyegegwa on short notice. I thank our leaders at PLU, especially our great General, Hon Kyegegwa, and the team, the Vice Chairperson, PLU, our great General Secretary, Honorable Fadil Twala. I thank everyone here that had been here to welcome us. And I thank the district leadership, headed by our chairperson, LC5, and our dear members of parliament, Honorable Kaheru, and Honorable Tom Bright, represented by the wife, and Honorable Jackie Chogavire, represented by the husband. All of you, I thank you for cooperating. I thank Honorable Owechitiwa Basariza Alari for mobilizing us. Indeed, we believe that all regions so far, when it comes to PLU, we are doing very well. We should be among the first few districts that have sent representatives here for such occasions. And I thank everyone that has contributed in one way or another. I thank His Excellency President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni for giving us representation in his cabinet by appointing our Deputy Attorney General, Honorable Jackson Kafuska Rugaba, who is a member of cabinet. I also thank everyone that has participated. Dear our General Secretary, Honorable Fadil Twala, when you turn to the second page of my presentation, you realize that I have tried as much as possible to give you a fact profile of Kyegegwa district, including from the time it was created up to where we are now. Most importantly is that we are quite a sizable district with 1,747 square kilometers, and of course we're in Toro in Western Uganda. We border those districts as highlighted in the report. We have major languages. I don't know whether you've been keen listening to people here. We have Bavandimwe in Kyegegwa, we have Batoro, we have Banyankore, we have Bachiga. Actually, the entire Uganda is represented in Kyegegwa district. Plus, we have a refugee camp, Chaka 2, that hosts over I think 138 people, 138,000 refugees. We shall amend the figures here. We are quite a sizable district with 3 constituencies. We have 13 sub-counties and 6 town councils, plus 81 parishes. Villages are 671. Households are 115,665. Those are the households we have in the district. And then the registered voters are over 138,000 people. We are farmers, both crop and animal husbandry. Our major outputs in crop include maize, bananas, beans, groundnuts, cassava, Irish potatoes, sweet potatoes, and a lot of fruits. For livestock, we are among the leading dairy producers. Ningamba Hanta, especially for people from Ryonza, we do a lot of dairy farming. And this is mostly situated in Chaka South, where I myself come from. We do a lot of goats, we do a lot of piggery, and we have one of the leading cattle markets in the country, by the way, at Rwensasi. On a typical day, 500 cattle are exchanged on a typical day every Thursday. For milk, we have 15 registered milk collection centers, and we produce on a daily 50,000 liters of milk every day that we send to the markets in Kampala. So for you guys in Kampala, every milk you take our milk. In terms of education, the numbers are not so very good. Of course, we have 299 primary schools, but out of those, only 72 are from government. 227 are privately owned. Now, when you match this with the number of parishes, you realize that there is a disparity that needs to be filled, and I believe our leaders here will be able to lobby. We have non-government-owned secondary schools, and the student numbers that I have here, I think I'll be corrected by our chairperson, are over 5,415 students under USE. And we have 23 privately owned secondary schools. We do PDM. The uptake so far is over 24 billion, and what has been actually given out is 24.8 billion, representing 99.96%. I think we are doing well in terms of PDM, Chairman. Yeah, the total number of households that have received PDM are 24,855. That is just 21%. So the 90,000 are still remaining at 78% that have not yet received PDM. We have other interventions by government that include the Myoga Youth Livelihood Program, UWEP, Gross Sage, and we are part of the Ruero-Rwenzori Triangle. We receive some funding from there. The health centers, we have only one health center, 4 that is upgraded to a hospital, but we still lack in this area, and I believe that with the conversation from my chairperson, Right Honorable General Secretary, you allow him to get another day and present to you the major issues that are affecting our district. We have land issues in Kyegegwa. Most outstanding is this land that I deliberately brought this lady to talk about. It is a very big thorn. Honorable, we need your urgent intervention. People are going to lose lives. Someone cannot stay in the UK for their entire lifetime, and then they come and claim land in Uganda that belong to the siblings. Remember, this is one family fighting because the other one has money and he can manipulate the court system, so he's able to make sure that the siblings are chased from the land. It is unacceptable, and I believe when you take this to the high authorities, it will be handled. Now the case has been forwarded to Supreme Court, Court of Appeal here in Kampala. We have issues with our courts in Fort Portal. Our regional coordinator, our courts in Fort Portal, especially we people that come from Kyegegwa district, we are mistreated by the courts in Fort Portal. This I must tell you. Our people need justice. We are Ugandans. We cannot afford to be taken as secondary class citizens in our own country. These people are suffering. Rakabare, the grandfather of that kid, is one of the originals of our place in Chiaka. These are people that have spent on that land over 150 years. So they cannot just be evicted like that as if they are refugees in their own land. Mr. Mshabe there, stand up Mshabe. He's the chairman LC1 for Kajumbra. He bought land from the very lady and they sent money to her on her account. Then later on she changed and she changed and even took his land. So a lot has to be done in terms of land, Mr. Secretary General. Water resources, you can read. We are expecting, government is giving us our water finally for Muzizi, Katonga. The project manager for that project is my own friend, my OB. He has told me that the procurement process is underway, and I think in September, Ameza Getaka Katonga, project manager, engineer Kafeza, and Zire, Untuza Katunga, Mkwamwenda, and Batanga Gakora. Nyagunda Mteresmoko Rokanywani. So Ameza Gungazakuiji. We have issues of roads, but the chairman can better talk about them, and electricity. And I was telling you, Mr. General Secretary, that Kyegegwa is a multilingual, multicultural community living together in harmony, fully supporting the NRM government, as indicated in the just concluded elections, where NRM garnered over 85% thanks to the joint campaigns under Tuko Pamoja. And in total, when we talk of Tuko Pamoja, we cannot fail to mention OHT, our Honorable Basaliza Arari. I think clap for him. He's done a very good job. All members of parliament, the district chairperson, all councillors at all levels, and all LC3 chairpersons are NRM. And the few that are independents are actually independent leaning. So issues of bottled wine in our districts we don't want. That's why when we talk of PLOU, I've been telling you, Honorable, that we want Kyegegwa to be recognized because it is a unique district that is fully in support with the government of Uganda and His Excellency President Yoweri Museveni, of course, including our General Secretary. I have tried to highlight some few challenges that are affecting us. Of course, I've talked about the land conflicts. I've talked about water coverage. Recently, we had some projects from Uprift that was giving water for production and other projects. But of course, there are challenges there where the pumps are stolen or stuff like that. We also thank government for upgrading certain health facilities. However, staffing and equipment in health facilities is wanting. I spent 10 years working in health supply chain. I know what it means. All health facilities are dead. NMS is trying to improve their delivery systems, but still we have problems. I think this is a nationwide thing, but Kyegegwa can also be overlooked. I will also have issues of school dropouts due to poverty and teenage pregnancies and the long distances trekked to schools, especially for villages and parishes that do not have government-aided primary schools. We have issues of corruption, but thank God now we have a new leadership at the district. The old leadership is gone. Now we hope that the incoming new chairperson is going to rectify those issues. Mr. Chairperson, I request that you be friends with the Honorable Twala and our great Toro Region Coordinator, and we stamp out corruption totally from Kyegegwa district. We also have challenges of government-aided schools. Most sub-counties do not have, we need them. For agriculture, I've said we have problems of acaricides and tick-resistant, acaricide-resistant ticks, especially in the sub-counties of Rionza that do a lot of dairy farming. The mortality rate of dairy cattle in Rionza is very, very high. We count losses. If I may tell you, in the entire country, Kyegegwa district for dairy farmers, they have the best breeds. Kyegegwa district has the best breeds of dairy cattle. But we have a problem of ticks. We request government to come and help us out. Recently, we have the problem of foot and mouth disease, and now government is charging 8,000 per vaccine set. There are other farmers that are not able to afford the 8,000. We request that if you can have a meeting with the Ministry of Agriculture and they subsidize that vaccine, then it will be able to help us overcome the challenge. In terms of crop farming, of course, we have diseases, post-harvest handling. The government has tried to come in, but still there are challenges in post-harvest handling. There are challenges in storage. There are challenges in market access. Last time we lost billions in corn because of aflatoxins. If we can get proper storage and proper drying for our crops, then issues of aflatoxins cannot be there, and then our farmers here, especially the crop farmers, will be able to get good value from their farm outputs. Youth employment is a big problem. We need our youth, sir, to be integrated into government programs. Like I've told you, Kyegegwa district is a frontline district. If you are to treat Kyegegwa district, you treat it as you treat Mubende, as you treat Sembabule, as you treat Yantonde, as you treat Nakasongola. We are a frontline district. People tend to forget us. They want to go to the center, and then we, on the periphery, we are left behind. Most of our people do not have representation in the government. If I may say, the youth that are having degrees here to stand up, many will stand up, but how many have employment in government? The only chance we have is at the district. The district is small. It cannot accommodate all our youth. So where are we going to get employment? We do not have big people Gambano in government. We don't have them. So, Mr. General Secretary, I request that you take keen interest into youth unemployment in Kyegegwa district. We need to be represented in the army. We need to be represented in ISO. We need to be represented in ESO. We need to be represented in all government agencies. We are here suffering. Yesterday, I'm a patron of the Yonza Students Association. We counted that we have 150, it's our days, checking what they want. 150 graduates in one sub-county, but those that have employment are just 28. Where are the rest? What are they going to do? But that is just one sub-county. Now, when you go to the entire district, what are they going to do? Honorable Secretary, we need a serious and critical look into this issue as we also try to support government of Uganda. I'm summarizing now. Of course, we have issues of HIV, it's indicated there. We do not have a technical institution in the whole of Kyegegwa district. When we were up there, people were talking of one industrial hub, I think, that the president had promised. But from the way of, things are looking, I doubt. What we want is a technical school in our district. What we want is a presidential hub. President now is commissioning more 12 presidential hubs. Why don't you, and we are requesting, sir, please request him to put one of those hubs in Kyegegwa district this year. As PLU Kyegegwa, we promise to work hand in hand with the district leadership, as has already been seen, and other arms of government to fight corruption, as guided by our supreme leader. We shall promote and uphold unity in diversity and promote peaceful coexistence in our district. In the spirit of Tuko Pamoja, we shall fully participate and campaign for NRM flag bearers in the forthcoming LC1 elections in order to achieve 100% win across the district. And this we promise you, sir, we are going to achieve it 100%. In light of this, I personally, I have carried out several radio programs in the districts and outside the districts. I have carried out several TV programs. Recently, I held a talk show on Tayari TV, telling our people to make sure that they only elect flag bearers affiliated to NRM. Another issue, the issue of land, is this one we've already talked about. I believe we are going to work on it. And as guided from time to time, we shall fully comply with the obligations and responsibilities bestowed upon us by our mighty secretariat in promoting and safeguarding the image of PLU. We shall engage in mobilization and recruitment of new members, as well as in participating in other social causes promoted by our civic group. We shall fully cooperate at district, sub-regional, regional, and national level with all the PLU fraternity in order to drive the PLU agenda and the mighty vision of our great General MK. We are a family and we shall always be handy in helping each other. I'm concluding now. We pray that as we appreciate the new appointments, our dear Secretary General, just like I've said, more appointments, we need them for Kyegegwa district. We appreciate Honorable Tom Bright and our mayor, my co-coordinator, Honorable Swaibu. Stand up for recognition. Swaibu, clap for him. His council and the office of the MP Chaka Central have provided that land where we intend to build a PLU office, if you will allow us, sir. We want to be the first ones to have a PLU office in a district, at district level. So we seek for your permission to give us a go-ahead. We shall mobilize funding, we shall do the construction, and we shall call PLU here to go and do the inauguration. Thank you very much. We are requesting to have a Kampala chapter engagement for PLU lovers. We have many people in Kampala. They want to engage with you. We request that at an appropriate date, you give us a chance to come and meet you. We are also requesting that our district committee and lower level structures be fully integrated and incorporated into the PLU structures, especially this team that has come here. We want to be part of the PLU structures. Nani shaba, ngatum structures are PLU, twena tweba member ba peer review trechokuman treba breva to participate in the fully the member of peer review. We are the gateway to Toro. We have the biggest peer review support base in the region, and this I confess, district by district, Kyegegwa should be having the biggest peer review base in the region, not only Toro region but across the country. We are requesting for a Baraza stroke mobilization and recruitment campaign to be hosted in our district. I, for one, Jovet Kyalimpa, am contributing 70 million to that effect. For the Baraza, to appear you a Jowetu Omuka Kyegegwa, can yona at a million Makumusan, couldn't toilet appear you. So we are starting with 70 million. I already discussed with you, you gave a date of 29th August. I request that we take it and we make sure that we call PLU to Kyegegwa. Thank you very much. Like other patriots, there have been, okay. In conclusion, and on behalf of PLU Kyegegwa, I sincerely appreciate His Excellency, President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, for the peace he ushered in that enabled some of us to attend the education and to do business without fear. I'm his product, by the way. We thank him for the gift of our mighty General and Supreme Leader, General Hon Kyalimpa. This is a sincere thanking from our hearts. We also appreciate General Kyalimpa for his vision to create this mighty PLU and for his fight against corruption. We acknowledge his transformative leadership at Ministry of Defense and UPDF and for inspiring us, the young Ugandans, to love our country. To our friend and General Secretary, Honorable Fadil Twala, in you we see a visionary leader, an inspired, and we pledge total support. To our Vice Chairperson, the Defender of the Week, Mr. Toyota, we appreciate his charisma and determination in pushing through our agenda. We also appreciate the goodwill from our area members of Parliament, Honorable Kaheru. I can't thank you enough. Thank you very much. And the Honorable Tom Bright in his absence, and Honorable Kyogabirwe, and our Deputy Attorney General, Honorable Kafuzi Karugaba. Tuinamu abalunzi, tuinamu abalimi, tuinamu n'abasuubuzi. Era ne tutegeera nti abantu abo buli omu alina challenges okusoomoozebwa okw'enjawulo. Abamu naddala ng'abalunzi balina ekizibu ky'ente, eddagala ly'ente lifuuyira terirabika, eddagala ly'ebirime terirabika, tulina corruption mu district yaffe, tulina ekizibu ky'ebbula ly'emirimu mu district yaffe, era tubadde tusaba nti PLU etuyambe ensonga zaffe ezo ezituukirize ewa General MK okulaba nti naffe batulowoozaako. Ngambye abantu abadde batuuliza nti tetulina gamba n'ogu wano mu district yaffe Kyegegwa mu gavumenti. So twagala gavumenti naffe tujjeyo tubeere mu abo, era tugambye nti tugenda kola nnyo okulaba nti PLU mu Kyegegwa yesinga obuwagizi mu nsi yonna, mu ggwanga lyonna, era mmanyi bwe tunaatandika mobilization ne structures zaffe kintu kigenda kuba kyamaanyi nnyo, era mbakakasa mwenna bana PLU mu Uganda yonna nti PLU Kyegegwa yegenda okubeera ku mwanjo okubeera n'obuwagizi obunene n'obwagazi obunene mu madistricti gonna mu Uganda. Tumaze.
Amanya gange nze Vincent Freedom Kaheru, member of Parliament wa Kyaka North mu Kyegegwa district. Olwaleero twazze wano mu lukungaana lwaffe ng'abantu b'e Kyegegwa. Tuze kukyalirako General Secretary waffe ow'ekitiibwa ennyo Twaha Fadil, n'atwaniriza bulungi, ne twogera naye, ne tumuwulira ebizibu byaffe, ne tumulaga nti naffe ng'ab'e Kyegegwa twagala nnyo PLU, ate twagala future yaffe ebeere nnungi kubanga ebigendererwa byabwe birungi nnyo. Naddala engeri gye bakwatagana ne NRM, ate ye gavumenti eri mu buyinza. Abantu baffe basanyuse nnyo okubeera wano, era naye abasumikidde nnyo n'abasuubiza nti tujja kukwatagana. Abeebembezi baffe ab'e Kyegegwa babadde wano bangi, okuviira ddala ku ba councillors ab'emiruka, ba councillors ab'e district, ne chairman waffe wa LC5 abadde wano, nange mbadde wa ne bannange abakiikiriddwa aba family zaabwe. Ndowooza omukolo gwabadde mulungi nnyo era nsuubira gujja kutuyamba okutambuza emirimu gyaffe nga gavumenti ne PLU. Nga bwe mukimanyi nti PLU ye future yaffe nga gavumenti yaffe ya NRM. Nsigadde ndi Vincent Freedom Kaheru, member of parliament we Kyegegwa Kyaka North. Mwebale nnyo.
Ebirungi naddala PLU okulwanyisa obulunguzi. So nkubiriza abantu b'Ekyegegwa, mu especially Kyegegwa Town Council and Kyegegwa District, okulaba nti ssente ze tufunda kuva mu central government tuzituukiza ne zikola ebyo ebisaanidde okukola ki okukolebwa kubanga z'abantu ba wansi tezirina kuliibwa individuals. Neyanziza
tuzze ttiimu ennene evudde Kyegegwa nga tuzze kuteekako ettaffaali nga Kyegegwa kugamba nti no tuwagira PLU ate ng'abakyala n'abaana n'abatasobodde kubeerawo tusagika gavumenti mu programs za patriotism, unity kukolera wamu, kumanya programs eza gavumenti n'omuntu owa bulijjo ogobola otya nti nno enfuna lundi entaasya mu lulimi lwaffe yeeyongedde etya mu maka, tusomesa abaana, tumanye programs za gavumenti, abatali mu groups tubagambe bagende mu groups, tulabe nti n'eggwanga yaffe Uganda tugikuuma mu ddembe ya NRM ne PLU. Mwebale nnyo.